this way. Question. How is that going to work now? I just realized, because I have a big problem now. Why is it that somehow this way is not working? I don't know. I am not sure. I just know I need to make sure I at least am able to charge my phone, which if I can like this, that's fine with me. There we go. That works, although it's a little awkward. Cool. Let's see. This on here. There. I think we'll let people join up actually first. There. Let people join up maybe a little bit, and then if anything, I'll probably go and start talking about what I have over there, because this is technically a channel update, but it's also a live stream. It's kind of weird. I wanted to mix them both because I didn't feel like actually uploading a video right now of a whole channel update, because I did one recently and I'm like, I'd rather just go and, you know, just show my little haul, channel update, and a live stream all in one, because I haven't streamed in a little while, so I think that would have been neat. So I was like, sure, why not? See what people, you know, want to chat about. Maybe get some little live interactions and stuff about some stuff that I have. That'd be nice. So we're at, okay, 60% on that. Okay, cool. Okay. Also, one thing that wouldn't. Then I just gotta put that back right there. I should really try moving that. I need to fix my little thing I have here. My, what's it called? My phone case is a little too thick, I guess. Let me see if that works better. There we go. Now that works. There we go. Because I wanted my phone case in there, so now it's in there. Let me see if this is working. Okay. Alright, and we'll see if anyone joins up. If not, I'm just gonna go on ahead. We'll give everyone a few minutes. We're just basically getting this set up because I haven't streamed in a while. Did I actually miss a spot there? A little bit. Yeah, well, I didn't miss like a crazy amount, but, you know, could have been better. But I know, hopefully in April, I'm going to have a few more videos which aren't, related to Lego. I'll probably have like one Lego video out that month, like April next month, but it's probably about it. Unless I can think of some other ones, but I mean, I know there's a few other ones I want to do. It all just really depends, because I have a Lego order I need to do, but I don't want to do it right now, so it's probably going to be a while, because that's to finish my Lost Battalion build that I was making, which I still am. It's still over there. So, that one is still being worked on. Just can't finish or figure out what else I need, basically, until I go and look at it and, you know, actually figure out what I need. So, we'll see. But I'm hoping, just looking at this build right now, because I have it basically right in front of me right there, I'm hoping that a lot of the reddish brown that I have on there right now will be enough to cover up most of the build, because then I can just buy a bunch of 2x4s and stuff like that. But we'll see, because I think I have 2x2s on it. because I don't really want to put 2x2s on the top besides some little areas, because it's going to be like Duplo bricks, I believe, unless some areas I decide not to. But we'll see. Maybe I do as much Duplo as I can. If I have to go down and use 2x2s, I'll not put them on Duplo, if anything, because that would probably work better. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do. What I do know is I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm looking at it right now. Like, it's literally right in front of me there. I just have my phone on charge right now, so I'm just literally looking at this build here. Ignore if my room is a mess, by the way. I literally have a bag of Doritos, like, literally up there on my books. That's where I usually keep, like, a bag of chips in my room. If I'm, like, playing games or something, then, you know, I can eat. Or if I'm watching a movie or a documentary. But usually I like eating popcorn or something, so. And I got laundry I need to put away still. I just know I need to clean up my room a little bit, maybe do a little bit of organization somehow. I wish I had more ways to do that just by looking at it. So, but yeah, I think April I'm gonna try to get back to the whole like canteen videos and stuff like that, because I have a few I want to get made. So I want to figure out really after that, like in May, what sort of videos I can do with canteens and military equipment that I haven't done or anything like that. Maybe I do shorts on every canteen I have, but like that's really not much considering that's going to be like 2 to 3 shorts per week. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's probably going to be something that I look into because I'm not too sure. But what I do know is that after I finish my 2 World War I builds there, I've been thinking about doing Battle of the Bulge again for the 3rd time, technically. Because, excuse me, first time I did it, can't remember if it was 32 by 32 or 48 by 48. But it's on the channel, I know that. It's just literally a video called Battle of the Bulge. Second one was not actually a video, it was a short. That was the one with the British soldier I made recently, like 16 by 32, I believe it was. And this one, I want to go bigger and better and do 48 by 96, but have like a base layout for it of just, you know, a bunch of, what would you want to say? I guess white and stuff like that, but I don't know really how I'm going to do it yet. I'd at least like to have like 3 of the sides, like here in the front, covered with, you know, white, and then have this back side just brown or whatever colors I want, because I don't really know how I'm going to build it yet. So I don't know if I want everything on the same level, because if I do, the one problem I might end up running into is just looking at, you know, historical photos, figuring out, okay, do I want this to be a completely flat build? Do I want the Americans to be on a slight incline compared to the Germans? Because I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that one, figure that one out, because in my mind, I'm thinking of it, and it's kind of hard to really say what I want to do until I actually start building it. But I'm just hoping I have enough parts so I can actually not have to order any besides like maybe stuff for trees. But if I do, it's fine. It happens, so I can't really be mad if I do. But I know for if I do that, I want to do an AliExpress order because I gotta buy great coats for my Americans, and probably some for my Germans. I just don't know what I'd want to really do for my Germans if I did buy that, because either I want to do great coats or I want to do like some sort of like, not really much, I guess it's considered a robe, something like that, like a trench coat is what it's called, trench coat. I think trench coats would be really nice too for that. Okay, we're already basically 10 minutes in, but I don't think anyone's gonna really be joining, which is fine. It's like Friday night. I think one of the people I was saying if they wanted to join um, said it's like nighttime in the UK, so it's fine. It happens, you know. It's not a everyone, you know, around the world. It's a whole different time, but you know, I do like keeping these cards though. For like the Brick Arms packs, I don't know if whatever happened to my other one, but this one's the World War One pack. Sadly, I don't have the one for the Allied pack I got, but this was before they started putting the MG08 in it. Because I think now they put the MG08 or the Vickers in it. I forget what they put in there now. All I know is it's really nice. Like, I forget how long ago I bought that one, but I think we're gonna see what my phone's at. It's at 62. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with it, I think. It's not that low, but it's a little low. Move this a little bit. Alright. Can leave that, don't matter. There we go. So, these are all my weapons. These are my, like, real, like, brick arms and all that sort of stuff in here. Just random stuff that I've shoved in here. I just shoved the helmets in there recently, like the brick arms helmets. So, I did that just, you know, because there's a few in there I was just going to stuff in there. Just a bunch of random other stuff. So, I just shoved it all in there. And these are all my fake weapons. I don't think I've really added any new ones yet. But I do have more of a haul that I'm coming in. That's coming in, I mean. I have an AliExpress order coming in by April 5th. Could come before then. Just because that's their estimated arrival date. So we'll see. But this is like my little standard like of what I have for World War One. This is Americans, and then this is German essentially. In this middle here, these three things can be used by both sides. But you can see, sadly, I don't think I can. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, I didn't know that. Dang, you can zoom in a lot on here compared to my freaking. Jeez. You can zoom in so much more on live streams than you can in the videos that I can make. Like, look at that. I mean, it's not the greatest quality by any means, but I mean, I'm also shaking a lot. So, you can see I got two 1903s, two trench shotguns, four 1911s, and an M1917 revolver there, which three of the 1911s are gunmetal. That one there is black. And you can see I got a little stripper clip. Let me move my grip a little bit because my brightness is going down. There's a trench knife and then a trench mace there. And you can see I got a tank of air there. Probably would not use it in this build, but that's okay. Have another Gewehr 98 right there, and then I have three K98 rifles, which I don't know whether I'm going to use those for World War One, but technically I could if I wanted to make, you know, stormtroopers or something like that, or just someone with, you know, carbines, because there were K98s in World War One. They were just the carbine versions. They weren't the World War II versions. So I could use that as a placeholder for like two stormtroopers or something. I think that could be cool. Then you can see here I have four German hand grenades, and then, you know, I have two German pistols, a Mauser, like a broom handle C96 Mauser, and then I have a Luger there. So those would work great for the German side and the American side and all that. And then if I move over here, you can see how these two builds are doing. Let me turn on this light up here real quick. It's probably going to be a short stream, but you can see how these two builds are doing. Haven't really changed much since that channel update video. I don't think I've really changed anything at all, besides maybe messing around a little bit. I also made a ladder design, which kind of looks ugly, but honestly, I mean, compare this to that ladder, or compare this to that ladder. I mean, this is a really nice design if I get reddish brown on it. So, I'm pretty happy with it. And just put it there or something. And then you can just see here, this is my Lost Battalion build right here. This one back here, this thin, like, long one, that is my Meuse-Argonne offensive mock, both World War I taking place around the same time. Basically at the same time. Because the Meuse-Argonne offensive, this took place, like, the Lost Battalion mock, took place during the Meuse-Argonne offensive, so... But you can see I got my 9 World War I Americans here. They look really nice. Not going to try to move their arms right now because I don't really want to. But they have OD green helmets. They all look pretty nice. That's like... Oops. I'm going to do that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riflemen. That guy back there, you could maybe squeeze him as a rifleman, but... Really, to me, I think of him more as a shotgunner. So, I mean, you could technically do 7 riflemen or 6 riflemen, shotgunner, your officer, and then your chow chat gunner. Which, I have a chow chat on the way. That was my AliExpress order. Got some World War II French, which included 2 chow chats. So, that'll be useful. That officer, I'm probably just going to give him a 1911. Probably the gunmetal one, so that's going to be pretty nice. I think they all came out pretty nicely. They look really nice. I think out of all of these, though, like if I turn them around a little bit, let me zoom out first. I think out of all of them, my favorites, like just on the all around, like how they look, has got to be the front ones, because you can see they have the T-handle shovel there, the canteen on the back, whereas these guys just have the canteen on the back. I think they're like pack and just the way they look on the front too just look so much better too. Because if I turn this back around, these guys have the straps on their front to hold up their gear on their back and all that sort of stuff, their belt. These guys don't have that, so I like these guys a lot more. They don't look as basic as those guys in the middle, so I really like that. You can see here, I got an MG08 as well, which probably won't show up very well on camera, sadly, but it's an OD green magazine, and then just the whole thing is black, basically. It was actually not too bad to put together. The only thing I don't like is there's this random gap you can see in between the receiver and the barrel. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. I've tried pressing it together a lot more. It does not want to go together, so I've left it like that. I have an ammo chain there, which I can use in it as well, because on the builds, I'm possibly not going to use the ammo chain on that build there, but, I mean, if I wanted to, I could on this build, if I really wanted to, because I want to have a machine gunner on both builds, just obviously, because when I finish my Meuse-Argonne build back here, I'm taking it apart and adding the leftover parts from that onto this to see what I'm left with. So, and then I basically ordered 5 of the Gewehr 98 rifles with bayonets, which look pretty nice. Ordered those from Brickmania, and they came with these 3 little, like, bonus weapons, which is kind of neat, because I don't know what in the world this one is, but I think that one there is a Type 100. Sadly did not come with the magazine, but it's still kind of neat because that is not gunmetal. That's like a chrome almost, I think, which is neat. Almost like chrome, like a gunmetal, like silver. I guess that's like a silver, but these two, I don't know what in the world this color is, but it makes me think of like Master Chief's armor from Halo, like that kind of color. So I thought that was kind of neat, but I don't know if I'd ever use them. They're just neat little bonuses. I always love ordering from Brickmania for all the little, like, bonuses they include. Like, they always include something cool, so I love it. But these trenches don't look too bad, honestly, because, like I was saying earlier, that's my American trench there. This is the German trench there. This is the German trench here, too, on the Lost Battalion mock. And this here is supposed to be a hillside, essentially, that the Lost Battalion was dug in on. Just gonna have a few soldiers here, probably like 2 or 3. And then have like the rest of them up here somewhere, probably close quarters fighting or something like that. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna make that one work, but we'll see. I'm gonna go put my camera down so I can charge my phone. Not my camera, but my phone, you know what I mean. Okay. I only did this just because I thought it'd be neat to do this in a live stream format. So, thought people would tune in, but no one did, but that's fine. Let me see. I think I could probably just put up these weapons now, too. I don't really need them out now. But yeah, like I was saying, I was thinking about doing a Battle of the Bulge V3, essentially. When I say V3, I mean doing it for a 3rd time, essentially. Which, I've done it a lot compared to D-Day. Like, D-Day, I've done a ton. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've actually done D-Day. Like, I've obviously done every beach almost on D-Day. But I've also done it before, just never, what would you want to say? Never worked out as well. I guess it was more just a mini mock I did one time that wasn't minifigure scale, so there's like a bunch of random things I've done with it, but I know one day I'd love to do like a, I think after I finish the D-Day series, I don't know what sort of series I'd want to do on, you know, like a landing beach or anything like that. Because I don't know. Because after I finish the landing beaches for D-Day, because I think all I have left is like, I think I literally just have a Canadian landing beach left and like one more British landing beach, maybe. I think it's literally just down to doing Sword and Juno. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if that's where I'm at or not now, but I think it's something like that. But turn this off real quick. But yeah, I think that's somewhere to where I'm down doing just Sword and Juno. So it's not too bad if that's where I'm down to. Because that means if I just gotta do Sword and Juno, I already have British. I have like 6 British soldiers, which are basically done. So that leaves like X amount of Germans that I have. I don't know how many I have. The only problem is going to be Canadians, because Canadians, I have to make my own, and I was thinking about doing that through AliExpress, which I've done that quite a bit already with AliExpress, but my main thing was going with AliExpress and just, let's say just doing, I think it was like a British paratrooper or something, I forget, with like this brown kind of uniform, and taking the beret off and putting on like a netted helmet or something. I forget exactly what I was thinking, but yeah, I remember that one. I had like a whole idea down somewhere. I'm sure I could find it again, but I know I want to go through AliExpress again tonight, maybe redo my order a little bit, because I had some stuff I might take off and all that sort of stuff, but I actually don't think I need as many weapons as I have on there either, because I think I have some Kar 98s on there, but I think I have some other stuff too. I don't know, I'd have to look what all I got, because I don't remember. I think I might have some American weapons. I don't remember, but I think I need to put up my Americans too here. I don't know whether I want to leave these guys out for a while longer or not, but I feel like I should just put them up in their little bag, actually, just for safekeeping for now. So, let's do this. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to do Battle of the Bulge probably after those two builds over there are done. So I think that'll be really neat, just because of the fact that I've done Battle of the Bulge, like I said, twice. Technically, I've done it more than that, like if you're counting when I haven't finished it, but I have a whole idea for this one. I think it'd be neat, because I'd love to do, like, since it's going to be probably 48 by 96, I'm going to have to see how many parts it's actually going to require at the end of the day, and see, okay, how do I want to do this, that sort of thing, you know, because I'm not too sure yet what all I'm going to do with it, but, yeah. But I think it'd just be neat if I did it, and, if I had, like, the Americans on one side, flat terrain, then, you know, maybe, like, a road or something in the middle, like a muddy road or something, then maybe, like, on the German side, I can have, like, a forest, and then somewhere around there I can have, like, a cliff or mountain or something that some German snipers or artillery or something have taken up on, but I think artillery wouldn't make as much sense. I feel like it'd make more sense to do, like, probably just for the sake of scale and making that, you know, whole thing easier to build, probably would end up being, like, snipers and stuff, German snipers, so I think that'd be interesting either way, because I'd have to do a ton of trees on that side, but, like, I don't know, it's a matter of actually looking at it, because I don't know how big that would actually end up being, because to me, I feel like I'd have enough room, because it would, if I do the American side, it's just gonna be one ditch essentially, just, you know, running through a portion of the build essentially. It's just gonna be a straight ditch that they've dug into or whatever. So I don't know. I'm just debating where in the world I'd want to put the road then if I did that. Probably just be a matter of looking at it to figure that one out, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say until you actually look at it, especially since when I do the road, I want to be able to stick, like, white wedge plates on top of it, so it's probably just going to be a matter of playing around with it, figuring it out on a stream or something. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. We're at almost, like, 30 minutes. Hopefully, probably around, like, early April. I don't know, it just depends when I get my AliExpress order. I'll probably be streaming again, hopefully at a better time. I just literally, I was just wanting to do this whole thing and just yap for a little while. So, yeah, hopefully y'all have been enjoying the content lately. Right now, at last I checked, we're at, like, 302 subscribers and maybe 128,000 views total. Maybe, I don't know. Not too sure how many views total, but either way, I want to say thank you all for the support. I've been working on this channel for like a whole year now, or almost over a year. I don't know specifically like how long, like in detail, like day wise, but you know, I want to thank y'all for that. It's great being able to do this. You know, my passion, just telling history in so many different ways, and being able to have people tune in and be like, hey, you know, I like this. Thank you for teaching me, that sort of thing. I just think it's neat, you know, just having some way to do all this, because I've always wanted to do this. Like, the first time I did this, it was like 2021/2022. I ended up quitting it like maybe less than a year into it, maybe only a couple months. I don't even remember how long I did it for, but it was like not very good when I did that. Is all I remember. I saw someone tuned in for a second. But yeah, yeah, I just remember back when I actually did that whole channel, like, I didn't get a lot of support because I didn't know what I was doing back then. Like, I didn't start investing in shorts until this channel came along, essentially. Because one of my friends was telling me to invest in shorts and all that stuff. And I'm not going to lie, it paid off. I think that's what helped my channel a lot, because I think if I stuck with videos, I probably would have only had half the subscribers or less than I do now. Because there's a few videos that have popped off, like my Battle of Velusty video I did got like 1,100 something views, and that's like a full length video. Um, that was when I walked the Lusty battlefield, talked a bit about the history, that sort of thing. I'd love to do something like that one day if I ever revisit like a battlefield like that. I think that'd be neat to do one day if I, had the money and all that sort of stuff. I just think that stuff was cool. By the way, also noticed that y'all were communicating on that poll that I made recently on the if I should make a video on the reenactment I went back in like November 2022, which was a World War II reenactment, plus the museum I went to on the same day, which was basically on the same grounds essentially. So I'll have that video out too. Not sure when I'm gonna do that one. I'm thinking April. I'll just get all that edited together, maybe add a few extra clips, that sort of thing. Because I'll probably figure that one out, because I'm debating that one, because I have a bunch of footage of it and pictures and all that stuff. So I'm debating what I'll do is, intro, all the reenactment, uh, basically go back to talking a bit, museum pictures, and then go back to talking a bit, end a video. That's what I was thinking. It's going to be kind of similar to how I did that Battle of Velusty video and a few others that I've done like that. So that's my thought process. I also have another museum I went to at some point, which I gotta get the location of that one because I don't remember. I can't remember what city it was in or where it was. So I'll probably have to get with my mom and ask where it was, because I'd at least like to know the city it was in. Not really I don't know if I need to know the, what's it called? Address of it. But, I just think it's interesting just to know where it's at least the name of it, because I don't remember for the life of me, but all I do know is that museum. I'd love to have a video on of just the pictures and videos I took, which I don't think I took any videos. I think I just took pictures. But there was a lot of cool stuff there. Like, they had some historical relics, I remember, from World War One, which were really neat, because I remember two of them. I think one of them was interesting to me, because one of them was a World War One mess kit from 1918, I believe it was. I'm just trying to remember. Sorry if I look like, I'm just sitting here being stupid or anything. I'm just thinking. But yeah, no, I think that'd be another one I'd love to do one day. I am sorry for holding anyone up watching this after I've stopped streaming, by the way. If you're watching this after I stopped streaming, I got into a whole different conversation. This is the way it goes with me. But yeah, I think that'd be another video I'd want to do. I'd probably do another poll about that one once I figure out how I want to do it. But yeah, there's a lot of videos I have in store right now. I'm just debating how often I want to do them. I'm thinking one video a week, and I'll only do 2 videos a week if I have to, but I'd rather keep it to multiple shorts a week if I can, like at least 2 shorts a week, that sort of thing. So, 2 to 3 shorts a week, 1 video a week if I can. If not, I don't do a video a week. I at least want to make sure I have 1 to 2 videos out a month is my thing. So if anything, I'll figure that one out, how I want to do that, because I have a lot of random content I want to make. So yeah. Oh yeah. Also went and did this. Let me get these. Also went and cleaned up these two canteens. Let me turn this lamp back on now so you can actually see it better. So went and cleaned them up a little bit. They probably don't really look any cleaner just at like a first glance, but they're definitely cleaner, honestly. Like, if I turn the camera around, you could probably see it. But they're a bit cleaner. You can see it there. Sorry if my phone cord's in the way. My phone is in the middle of charging. This one I think is my SMCO. No. This is my Volrath 1944. But you know it's cleaner because if you look at the bottom here, you can see the date a lot easier. That's a 1944. This here is my SMCO. Don't even need to look at the tag on that one to know that. But you can see 1945. You can see SMCO 1945. A little hard to see, but it's mostly clean. Just sadly still a little bit more stuff on there. But those two, I don't know if I'm going to ever do a video on again. Actually, no, I do have to do a video on that because I have to redo my all my U.S. canteens. I was going to redo that video because I can't remember what I mentioned for the World War I. It's technically not World War I, but it is the 1917/18 spun canteen that I have, which I originally thought was 1916, and then I did further research, and then I'm like, no, it's not 1916. So, you know, it's a whole conundrum. But, yeah. I think we're gonna get the stream ended here, and hopefully by April 5th, I'll have that Meuse Argonne offensive build video out. And I don't know when I'm going to do my Lost Battalion video, but what I do know is eventually I am going to be doing a whole, wait, hang on, there are comments. Oh no, that's on. Okay, someone tuned in, and I was so confused. I was like, what's going on there? But yeah, I'm hoping that by April 5th I'll have that, Meuse Argonne video out, and then I don't know when I'm going to be able to do the Lost Battalion build video, because that's not going to be a main thing I'm saving my funds for, but I know it's going to be rather expensive because I have other stuff on my list for it, but then again, I can probably take off some of it, because I think some of what I have on there right now is for future builds too, so I can probably save a bit of money and just take a few things out and, you know, put them on at other times, because some of it was like for a future build I want to do one day with British, which is Passchendaele. I'd love to do Passchendaele one day. You know, I believe that battle took place in 1917, but I'd love to just have a German trench. British are trying to push, but are failing, because, you know, that was a big thing with Passchendaele. It was, you know, quote unquote a trying to find the right wording, but in simple terms, it was basically not worth it for the British, because they, from what I remember, which, by the way, correct me if I'm wrong, my historical research on this is a little fuzzy, but Passchendaele was not a what's it called? The British, they took some land, some trenches, whatever, but the problem is it was nothing to be considered a significance or anything like that, especially for the amount of casualties they took. So that's just when I say, if I depict it, I don't want to make the British look like they're, you know, absolutely, you know, in some, you know, charge that's going really well for them. I want it to look like it's going badly, especially if I did craters and stuff, if I do craters in it, which I probably will have to, I want to make them filled with water of some kind. Like, not actual water, but, look like they're filled with, muddy water. So I think the way I'm going to do that is probably going to end up being like a dark tan piece on the bottom, maybe trans brown pieces, and then, the crater on the top. So I don't know, might just be a bit of playing around with it, figure it out, because really the whole battlefield itself is going to be flat, kind of like my Muse Sargon build was over there, but like I can probably add a lot more detail to it, considering it's just a muddy wasteland essentially. So I don't know. It's just gonna be a bit of playing around with it when I do it, because that's not for a good while. Because after these two are done, I'm doing Battle of the Bulge more than likely, and then after that, if I go back to World War One, my thought process is I should really do Bellow Wood on a big scale. I love to do Bellow Wood on a big scale. I think that would be amazing to do on a big scale, or like a semi-big scale, like 32 by 64 or 32 by 80, something like that. I just think it'd be neat to be able to do that, just to see what it would look like, because honestly, my big thought process when I think of Bellow Wood is, especially from some little photos I've seen, just probably a whole forest littered with trees that aren't necessarily completely dead and all that. So I don't know, we'll see how I want to do that, but I'll probably have to look at more research on that, because I think these two, Battle of the Bulge, then Bellow Wood, and then after that, if I'm going to keep doing World War One for now, I can do British, which I can start off with Passchendaele, which could be, depending on what scale I do, my Bellow Wood mock could be 48 by 96, or I could just have it be a basic little 32 by 80, or I don't have another 32 by 32 base plate right now, but that wouldn't be too bad either. I mean, it's what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I mean, how many of these do I got? I mean, unless I just built it all on like green plates, that would also be a better idea if I don't want to buy another 32 by 32 base plate if I was to do Passchendaele one day. I don't know. That's just a whole idea. I'd love to do that one day. I just think it'd be neat. So, yeah. Hello to whoever just tuned in. I am just absolutely yapping for a little bit. I was supposed to end the stream like 12 minutes ago. Actually, 13 minutes ago now. And then I've just been sitting here yapping about future projects. That's how it usually goes. I get one thing talking about, and then I talk about another thing. But yeah, when I do end the stream, y'all can watch it back. I don't know when this is actually going to be uploaded. It's like a video y'all can watch. Well, actually, I take that back. Y'all can literally just skip back right now if you wanted to. But, you know what I mean. But I'm hoping tomorrow this will be uploaded. So, we'll see. But yeah, I just have a lot of big projects I'd love to do. Is all I know. Like, there's a lot of big mocks I'd love to do. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to do canteen videos, that sort of thing again. Like I was saying, I have a World War One canteen video I want to do. I'm gonna talk about my where is it? Grab it. I gotta talk about this one again, which is my 1917/18 canteen and canteen cup. Got to do a video on that one again, because I got more research that's a bit more accurate, so I'm going to go back and do that again. And then I got to do one for my World War One canteens, which is like, is that 2 or 3 technically? Technically 2, but I could add that one as one of them, just for a quick recap of that. I don't know, because it's technically World War One, but it's not the dated ones. So I don't know. It's kind of like a weird conundrum because I could include it, but I don't think I'd want to. But I feel like I should, just for the sake of, you know, the Canteen Cup for that set that I had there, the 1917/1918 Canteen and Cup set. That Canteen Cup it had is basically, I believe it's the same exact way they would have had a 1918 dated cup, just obviously doesn't have a date on it, so. Messages visible? They are. Okay, but yeah. I think we're just gonna end the stream here before I actually start yapping for a little too much. So, because I've already done that a bit, but I just have a lot of videos that I want to make. If y'all ever have any recommendations, y'all can always put them down below in the comment section. Because like I was saying earlier with the poll, that I was going to do that World War II reenactment video, where I intended a reenactment like 4 years ago almost now. So I got to do that video with the museum I attended. That was on the same grounds. So yeah, just a bunch of different videos I got to make. Hoping that maybe every month I do at least 2 to 3 videos. We'll see. I'm not too sure yet. Maybe one a week. We'll see. I just don't want to overwhelm everyone with videos because I want to give time for people to catch up, because I feel like that's one big problem. I make too many videos to the point to where people can't catch up as much. So that's one thing I do want to be a little more paying attention of. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here because I keep yapping and I need to stop myself. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow this is uploaded. I don't know how long it's really gonna take. We'll see. But yeah, I will keep y'all updated with polls on my Discord, that sort of thing. If y'all have not joined my Discord, link to it is in my bio on my channel as well. So if y'all want to check that out, y'all can. And I'll see you all in the next video, short, whatever. And yeah, have a great day and a great night.